Hey folks, if you want to know what's going on, then come on over here so you can hear me talk. All right. We're high. All right. So welcome to Materials Camp. Y'all have been doing stuff all week. And this is we're going to start out with a little bitty bubble silly putty about the size of a golf ball. And then build up from there. What do you think is going to happen when the little bitty ball hits the brick? It's going to bounce. High. How many stories high? Okay. So what's the difference between engineering and other things?
Engineers solve problems.
And they also put numbers to things.
Oh yeah.
1 story. 2 stories, 4 stories, all the way back up. Well, you know, entropy says that can't happen. All right. So, does anybody know what silly putty is made out of? How many different kinds of silly putty are there? A lot. The stuff that comes in the egg, what's it made out of?
I actually just taught you this.
Okay, so they start out with silicon oil, and then add some things to it, and partially cross-link it. Well, that's the recipe that you made.
Thank you.
So where is all the silly putty in the world made from? Where? What city? What plant? Greensboro. Greensboro, North Carolina. I've been driving by because my aunt lived next to the Greensboro Coliseum, the silly putty factory, all of my life. A little Dow Corning plant on the side of the road right next to the Coliseum. And that's where all of the silly putty in the world is made. They ship it out in 75-pound boxes. And every so often I drive up there and talk to the engineer, who happens to be a chemical engineer that runs the plant. And she gives me a couple boxes, which is about 250 pounds every time I go up. Okay? So, anybody have any questions? Yes.
What do you do?
There's no such thing as extra putty. Yeah. That depends on the guys on the roof. The roofing crew and facilities is the crew that actually goes up there. So without facilities help, this would not be possible. And the first 6 years that it got dropped, that gentleman right there is the person who dropped it. So the first year we did about 30 pounds. This year it could be somewhere between 110 and 125. How much do you weigh? Yeah. How much do you weigh? 110, 115? The ball of silly putty is going to be bigger than you. And one of the guys in the roofing crew is going to pick it up like this with his hands sinking inside of it and toss it over. And if he goes too slow, then his hands get stuck. So let me introduce Jim Simple. Jim Simple is the risk manager here on campus, and risk management, to those of you who are unfamiliar with the term, is insurance. So in order to do this, we have to have permission from the university in coordination between university police, environmental health and safety, the staff in the library, facilities, and of course engineering. And so Jim is going to give you a little bit of information on the safety side of things.
Just real quick, and that's the whole point, safety, right? Anytime we do experimentation or anything, working in the labs or doing anything, what's always the first thing we think about? Safety. Hear a little louder? Safety. You see the considerations that are made here. Just don't take this very lightly, right? Because this is a very complex operation. Mr. Russell over the years has done a lot of studies on how things will occur. So we have a pretty good hint what may happen. They're doing this how many years now?
9.
My main point is, anytime we do anything, the first consideration is what?
Safety.
Thank you.
So once we start dropping, you can't sit down, you have to stand up. Why do you think that is? Because if a chunk happens to come this way, you need to be able to move out of the way. And if you're sitting down, you're not going to be very able to do it. All right.
So what happens?
All right. You ready? Give them a count. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, here it comes. Jump all sides. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Keep on getting. I get it. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. that it? Go! Is that it? Is there one more? Yeah. One more, are they done? Y'all throwing everything off?